I think we're going to hit a couple of subjects today that are really going to be a part of your everyday life. Something that you have lived with, but your mind has said, I don't want to identify with that because I don't want to feel like I'm the only one. Well, the thing is that you're not the only one. I mean, how often do you allow yourself to have what I call a lazy day? The lazy day. You do nothing. You sit around binge watching, or maybe you sit in bed all day, or maybe you just kind of just walk around, just nothing to do. You create a lazy day. Do you realize that research shows that we should have one lazy day a week? One a week. It's not healthy to treat your body like a machine 7 days a week. So when you gift your mind, body, and soul with a lazy day, what you're doing is you're making a connection with relaxation. Until I did the research, I got to be honest with you, I felt very bad about myself because yesterday was my lazy day. I looked at it as being a total waste of time. I'm not getting that time back. See, what needs to happen is the mind needs to switch from being in a place of stress into a moment of calmness. That's what the researchers say. Not only did my wife and I watch 3 very terrifying movies yesterday, but we slept for almost 10 hours, which is absolutely unheard of in our lifestyle. So today, I'm having what's called a lazy day hangover. I'm feeling down. Yet, the research, all of the reading that I did this morning, it says I should turn that thinking 100% around. Quit beating ourselves up for having the strength to have a lazy day. Celebrate it. One a week. You can do it. Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. I am a daily writer. I take stuff like this and I learn from it. And then I want to teach it. I want to be able to sit down and have a conversation and say, hey, look, all of this stuff is taking place around us. Why don't we just learn from it? Share your thoughts. Share your personal growth and experiences, and watch how the community becomes stronger. This is The Daily Mess. A page can't just sit here empty. It can't do it. For it's always willing to speak, this page. It's the human that lacks the ambition that keeps this page from having a voice. There are 4 things that must come together to make this page get up and dance. You got to have the writing instrument, the writing hand, the writer's imagination, and you've got to be able to mix it with the ink. Something completely invisible to the world has a way and the ability to paint pictures in another traveler's imagination. If only you could hear me breathe while I'm writing. I write so quickly because I stream think everything that it has a way of stunting the way that I bring air into my body. I'll hold my breath and then I'll gush it out. In a really weird way, I got to be honest with you, I sometimes I feel like I can hear the air swooshing around every single body part that needs air in order to survive. The insanity that comes with a single page. It's the secret sauce that gives writers flavor. One page. If I turn this page here, tomorrow's page is right here. My left hand is on it right now. It's empty. But the key word there was, that's tomorrow's page. That page cannot meet the writing instrument, cannot meet the writing hand, cannot be even stained by the ink. Not until tomorrow. That's the writer's discipline. That took years in order to keep it together and to give it reason and or purpose. And see, sometimes when we get into these writing modes and we say, I'm gonna write poetry, or I'm gonna write novels, I'm gonna write. And then what happens is that you get too much of it and you burn out. But there are things that you need to do through your daily exercises and your daily discipline. You've got to be able to control your writing. You got to be able to say, this is it. This is what's going to happen in this moment. We can come back a different day and we can work on it, but you're only going to get this much space, this much time. The daily discipline. So let me go back. A page can't sit empty, for it's always willing to speak. It is the human's lack of ambition that keeps the page from having a voice. And so as that writer, is it you speaking or is it the page? The combination. The page, the writing instrument, the writing hand, the writer's imagination, and the ink. I'm Arrow, and that's The Daily Mess.